Hey guys, welcome back. We're out here at the range today with the P320 with the Viridian RFX35 on top of it. So I'm out here today with the SIG P320 fire control unit and all the aftermarket stuff that I've put on to make it a completely different pistol other than the fire control unit. Been a hot minute since I shot a P320 because most of my stuff has been Gen 3 build. So we're going to make sure that we've got the Viridian sighted in here, make sure everything functions because this is all a brand new build that we've got here. So let's get some rounds down range. Now I am running, I believe, S&B 115 grain in here. It's been a while since I loaded up these magazines. I'm running it with the Wilson Combat grip, so you do need 17 round magazines on here. You don't need the Legion base plate on there. I just have access to them and wanted to put them on there. These look really good with the AXG, so say what you will. I'm a gear whore. Put some shots down range, get the RFX35 here sighted in, make sure everything's running good. Alright, I think we're sighted in pretty good here. Gonna try and run a couple here on the Infinity target. That's the rubber target. I just got it held up there with construction with deck screws and some washers on there until I get a target stand built. But let's see how we do on that one. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so we started out with just a SIG Custom Works FCU on this with the tin trigger on here and the SIG slide stop on here. There are aftermarket slide stops out there. I didn't want the big ledge on there. Don't need the big ledge on there. I was fine with just this. So that's the SIG parts here. Did a Gray Ghost Precision parts kit on it. So that's got the Gray Ghost Precision logo on the rear slide plate there. My man Jason over there at Backup Tactical, when I was putting this together, sent me the tin barrel to go with it. Found the Patmos Revelation slide online, eBay. Really cheap for this one, so I picked that up one day on the way home from, I think, IV-88 shoot, possibly, maybe, I don't know, picked it up somewhere. Got that in there. XS Sights sent me the DXT2 with the orange dot up front to run on this one. Those guys have been fantastic. That is absolutely my favorite sight picture with the dot the eye back here. I picked that thing up. It's absolutely fantastic for me as far as a combat sight. Now you can get a little precise with it, but you're not going to get as precise as you would with a standard 3-dot sight that you line up everything. This is more of a combat sight, fast acquisition, get the rounds down range. And of course I've got the Wilson Combat Grip on here. Now when you do the Wilson Combat Grip, you do need the 17 round mags, and I believe the new style of SIG base plates, if you're going to run it, or you put the Legion base plates if you have access to getting those, and somebody else is making base plates for it that should fit on there and run with the Wilson Combat. But you do need the 17 round mags even in the compact version. Right out here on the front, we've got the HV Industries, their brand new comp that they just released for pistols. This is obviously the tin gold version. Had the black version on the Kraken. Black version doesn't show up dirty nearly as bad as the tin version, but that's how it goes. Stuff gets dirty when you got a bunch of powder and flame going out the front of it. But the reason we're out here is for the Viridian Green Dot RFX35. This is an RMR pattern dot. You've got a fairly large window on there. I don't know if it's as big as the SRO. It is definitely bigger than the Liberty, and I think it's a little taller than the Justice, but it's not quite as wide as the Justice. It's still a pretty big window. Makes for fast acquisition on it. Gives you plenty of field of view when you've got it up there. So I do like that big window on it. It is manually adjustable. You've got the decrease over here, increase it over here. It is of course adjustable for windage and elevation, as they all are. But you know, if I don't tell you that, somebody's gonna go, well, is it adjustable for windage and elevation? Yes, it's adjustable for windage and elevation because everything is. Now I do like that big window on there. It does make it easy to pick it up. Good target acquisition. Running back and forth here with it. It doesn't have any flicker to it, so the refresh rate on the emitter is pretty good. It is a bottom load. I know some people tell me that the bottom load isn't that big a deal, but it's 2023. Will be probably by the time I release this. Top load those bad boys. That's the one thing that I don't like about it. It's the one thing I don't like about all of them that don't have, you know, either top load or side load on them. Just do it. Make it easy so we don't have to re-zero it every time I take it off. And I never have to take it off. I just take the battery out and replace the battery. We should do that. But that's really the only thing that I'm going to give them a knock on for this. It did get really dirty out here shooting it, but that's not a problem with the red dot. That's a problem with the SIG loaded chamber indicator on there. Talk to Jason, see if he's going to plan on making some of these without the loaded chamber indicator on there, because it's pointless. Why do I need the loaded chamber indicator? It's either loaded or it's not. I know. But I want to thank Viridian for sending this out. They also sent me a rail mount camera out. I haven't got a chance to take that out of the box yet and play with it even, much less learn how to use it and get it on there. That's going to be nice when I get it out and start working with it, because it'll actually give me a downrange view on here when I'm out here with the pistol. XS Sights, those guys have been great. Anytime I've called them and asked them for sights, they've been more than happy to send them out to me. Plus, that's my favorite sight picture, so go check them out. Backup Tactical, Jason has been fantastic. Check them out. I want to thank all those guys for sending parts out to complete this build. Go check out the Viridian RFX35. Give it a look. I like it. I like that big window on there. Just wish they'd made it top load. We'll catch you guys on the next one.